At the age of 19, I got my first credit card. I remember it had a limit of like $1,000, and baby, when I tell you, I was feeling like a baller. Shot caller, 20-inch blades on an Impala. But I remember it felt too easy. Almost like I was robbing a bank and getting away with it. And at the time, I had no real credit history, besides an overdue medical bill for a fishbone and throat surgery. Don't ask. But they said, sign here on this dotted line. They patted me on my ass and they paid me a good day. Now, I didn't max it out right away. Listen, I got more class to that. It took about 2 months. Now I know what you're thinking. You probably think I spent it all on clothes and booze. I mean, books. But actually, at the time, my school was trying to unenroll me because I had about an $8,000 balance with them, despite being on a full ride. And so in a panic, I maxed out my credit card. And that, my friend, is when the rat race began. And even though I did work all the way through college, that student wage just wasn't cutting it. So quickly, this became a revolving door of those direct deposits coming in and them debt payments going right out. And to this day, I still feel like I'm playing keep up. And you know what's funny? I think debt almost changes the chemical makeup of your brain. It constantly makes you feel like you're not making enough in order to get that monkey off your back. If you was just making a little more, you'll get a little closer to this goal, and that pressure will go away. And even though I've graduated college since then, I've gotten myself a good paying job, and I managed to pay down a significant amount of those debts, I still feel like I need to do more, to make up for that inadequacy that I felt back then. And maybe if I could thicken my cushion this time, if I fall into debt, I'll be good, you know? And it's almost like a vicious cycle because I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to feel this desperateness to make money and this desperateness to pay things off so that I can finally alleviate that pressure. My ignorance at the time, man, that was just the catalyst. You know, there's this saying, we've all heard it, that you don't know what you don't know. I didn't know about methods like debt avalanche or debt consolidation in order to alleviate that pressure that I was feeling and to equip me with an actual plan to move forward. And it wasn't until my junior year, when I had the option to take it at a different university in a different state, that I finally was able to take a class on the intro to personal finance. And you know, this setup, it's no one's fault really. No one's to blame. These are just the cards that are left out on the table for us, and unfortunately you have to play your hand as it's dealt. Which is why, on the next video, I'm gonna help you equip your hand a bit better. We're gonna talk about how to beat that debt with a bet. Beat that debt with a bet. What? Beat that debt with a bet. Okay. Beat that debt with a bet. What? Beat that debt with a bet. Okay. Until next time. It wasn't taught in schools or by my parents, and it wasn't talked about by anyone really.